The Simpsons, and the series' most nonsensical storylines. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Laffy Tunes. Number 10, Sweets and Sour Marge. Good grief, was this really a really bad storyline? The Simpsons are known for trying to make social statements, but they completely missed the mark on the episode that was based on Erin Brockovich. It's totally awesome that Marge was passionate about her community, but the storyline made absolutely no sense and could have been done better if rewritten to, make sense. Number 9, The Musk Who Fell to Earth. With the rise in popularity of celebrity Elon Musk, it was seemingly destined that the show would dedicate an episode to the new tech module. This episode featured the module supplying Springfield with unlimited power through the town's nuclear plant. While it may have seemed like a good idea at the time, in hindsight this is a bad storyline that could have gone back to the writer's table. Number 8, E Pluribus Wiggum. It seems like The Simpsons are linked with politics on every level these days, and while the series had some good political storylines that were entertaining, E Pluribus Wiggum wasn't among them. In the episode, Ralph Wiggum won a primary, which sets off a fight in the town of his support. We don't know where the writers were going with the storyline, but it seemed to be nowhere as the episode was completely flat. Number 7, Lisa's Wedding. This is a TV show where the kids haven't grown up in 32 years, so it's pretty pointless for the show's writers to tease the audience as to what the kids' futures would look like when everyone knows they're going to revert back to the preteens they have been for so long. It was so pointless to make the episode Lisa's Wedding, in which the storyline is of course Lisa's wedding. It was flat and had no purpose. This episode should have been left on the writer's floor. Number 6, Gump Roast. The long-running series has made a name for itself for its parodies of popular movies, which have taken another level with Family Guy. Most of these episodes are funny and witty, which is baffling as to why Gump Roast, a parody of Forrest Gump, just simply missed the mark and decided the best way to tell a story was through flashbacks. Number 5, Girls Just Want to Have Sums. It was clear from the outset that the writers wanted to make a point about how education can be prejudiced against girls, but it wasn't the way to make the point. Here, Principal Skinner has a belief that girls can't do math, which is a problematic episode to make in 2006, and is even more so today. The storyline is not only idiotic and pointless, but it was unusually cruel. Number 4, Mo Goes From Rags to Riches. Just like at the episode title, one would have thought that this episode would have told the story of how Mo, the lovable bar owner, finally became rich. Instead, what viewers got was a storyline that went all over the place, centering on, get this, his table rag. This is not to say that the writers couldn't have came up with a witty storyline surrounding a rag, but this episode was an early sign that the writers were beginning to run out of ideas. Number 3, The Great Fatsby. Broken up into 2 parts, The Great Fatsby was one of The Simpsons' greatest misfires when it comes to storylines. This was another storyline that went everywhere it could go, from hip-hop to classical novels, and it misfired on every route it took. Not even the celebrity cameos could have saved this storyline from being one of the most pointless in the show's history. Number 2, Pranksta Rap. 8 Mile is considered by many to be one of the greatest music drama films of all time, which also made it ripe for the Simpsons writers to come in and do a parody episode about it. The bad part is that the storyline misfired badly on this, and it really didn't have a meaning as to why it was made. Maybe it was just to poke fun at 8 Mile, no one knows. What people do know is that this was a bad storyline. Number 1, That's 90s Show. With so many episodes and so many storylines, there are numerous choices for the top spot. However, it may have to go to this episode, which screwed up the show's timeline and had viewers scratching their heads. According to the storyline, Marge and Homer met in the 90s, which if following traditional timelines, The Simpsons is actually set well into the future. Does this sound weird? If so, that's because it was weird, and was really, really pointless. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.